What Judith says in Daryl Dixon's opening scene, how it sets up the Walking Dead spinoff. Judith Grimes makes a vocal cameo in the opening moments of The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon, and her ethereal presence in the spinoff is vital for understanding the themes and future of Daryl's story. The second of AMC's new-look Walking Dead spinoffs to premiere following the main show's conclusion. Daryl Dixon Episode 1 opens on a shot of Norman Reedus' titular protagonist floating in the ocean, French shores steadily drawing closer. Underneath the sound of lapping waves and ominous foreshadowing, Kaylee Fleming's Judith Grimes can be heard. After Rick Grimes was captured by overarching Walking Dead villains, the Serum, and Michonne abandoned her own kids to find him, Daryl became Judith's newest parental figure after Season 9. Because of this emotional connection, it shouldn't be too surprising that she features in The Walking Dead's Daryl Dixon spinoff. Nevertheless, it is unusual that Rick's daughter gets the honor of speaking Daryl Dixon's very first line. That the very first sound viewers hear is Judith's voice implies a deeper significance behind the words she actually says. What Judith says in Daryl Dixon Episode 1, and where it's from, Judith's Daryl Dixon line is partially obscured by echo and ambient noise, but she says, "You deserve a happy ending too." This line is not new material recorded by Kaylee Fleming, especially for Daryl Dixon. The quote instead comes from The Walking Dead Season 11's ending, and was one of the final pearls of wisdom Judith said to Daryl before he departed the Commonwealth on the adventure that ultimately led him to France. The dreamlike quality of Daryl Dixon's opening scene, combined with Daryl's drifting consciousness, suggests that Judith's final piece of advice is ringing in his ears as he floats toward a new mission. Judith's line reveals what Daryl Dixon's spinoff is really about. Judith's line in Daryl Dixon Episode 1's first scene is far more than just a semi-conscious Daryl dreaming of loved ones, and there are two ways of interpreting Judith's words. Throughout Daryl Dixon's premiere, Norman Reedus' character is determined to get back to Alexandria, trekking across France, then making a deal with Isabel, The Walking Dead's killer nun, to find passage back toward North America. Judith's promise of a happy ending could be seen as foreshadowing this mission to get home at all costs. After around a year of loneliness and hardship, Judith's words are maybe saying that Daryl deserves to find his way back and enjoy a warm reunion with his post-outbreak family. The second interpretation of Judith's "You deserve a happy ending too" line hints toward a completely different future for Daryl Dixon. Rather than Judith's words relating to Daryl going home and living happily ever after in the Commonwealth, it's possible that whatever Daryl finds in France will become his true happy ending. Daryl's new mission is to protect the young Messiah known as Lauren, and the pair's early interactions have already shown touching signs of endearment on both sides. Becoming a father figure to Lauren might be the happy ending Judith told Daryl he deserved, and the real reason her words echo across Daryl Dixon's opening scene.